Hello everyone, Catweazle here, welcome to the channel, and welcome back to Arkham Horror, The Shadow over Innsmouth, Turn 7. Righty-ho, balls ups. The Mythos phase, last turn, obviously we had to move the terror track up one, which I did on the actual board. So our little mini Cthulhu went to 1, but what I forgot to do, as well as not putting it on the tracker at the end of the game, is obviously we've got to get rid of one of our allies. So we'll give him a quick shuffle. And let's see who's running out on us. Turn over. Ruby Standish. I don't know Ruby. So our chances of +2 sneak have gone. That'd been really good. If we'd sent somebody up to Innsmouth and had +2 sneak, that'd have been really good. Plus the fact we could have drawn a unique item. But she's gone. She's done one. So that's a bit of a downer. Okay, so we've sorted that out. What are we going to do next? Well, next we're going to go to our first player, who's Roland Banks. So let's get started on the upkeep phase. And here we are with Roland. First things first, I've left our little plastic tube here because he now has less than 4 clue tokens because he spent 5 to seal the gate at Independence Square, so he gets an extra clue token. He's basically a fed, and obviously he's always chasing up leads and stuff wherever he goes, so if he ever has less than 4, he will find something out. The other thing we've got to do is the good old bank loan. So let's see if for a change he doesn't have to pay it back. A 4, he doesn't have to pay it back. It's 1 to 3. So he's got $11, and that's cool because if he had to give $10 to Amanda, excellent stuff. Right, what's he going to do this turn? Well, he's going to move from Independence Square and he's going to go to the newspaper because he's first player. He's going to give Amanda the $10, so she will be able to pay off her bank loan. Upkeep phase next turn, so that'll be pretty good. Oh no, any phase you can pay the $10. So Amanda will pay her $10 off just before she moves. So pretty cool. We'll get that out of the way. And it should mean that if Amanda saves on her bank loan, she'll still have $5 to play with. So that'll be good. Righto, so he needs 4 speed. Oh no, he doesn't. He just needs 3 speed to get to the newspaper, so we'll leave that as it is. I think that's fine. He may trade with Amanda as well. We're thinking of sending Roland up to Innsmouth. He's just there to kill monsters, to be perfectly honest, and he will be able to fill up that Deep Ones trap with clues should he have to. So let's send him up there, but he will need some magic. So I think he will take shriveling. So we will send him to see Amanda, and he will use shriveling. He will take shriveling and give her the $10 for it, essentially. So I think we'll do that, and then he'll have some magics that he can use up in Innsmouth should he need to. Right, that is it for Roland Banks. Let's move across to Lily Chen. Here she is, Lily. Dangerous, but delectable. Yes. Right, okay Lily, what are you going to be doing? Well, it's quite easy. You'll be coming out of Relay, and you will be coming back to the Esoteric Order of Dagon, and you will be using an Elder Sign, which will cost her a sanity and a stamina, but I think she'll be okay. She does have heal, just in case, and she's got the Kabbalah of Sabaoth now, so we'll be able to use, well, we could use that, but we might keep that for Amanda, to be honest, because of the skill thing. She'll still have 7 clues, so get her healed up a bit, and perhaps by, well, we can do that now. We can do that this focus thing now. So what we do is we move down. So, and because she's increased her stamina to 6, she gets an extra stamina, which puts her up to 5. We're going to lose that almost immediately because she's going to move her focus back up. And because of Cthulhu, that means she can only have 4 stamina. But it does mean that she can move up to 4 sanity. So there we go. So she's got one of her sanity back. Don't need to mess around with this lot particularly because we're using an elder sign to shut the gate. So that's Lily Chen. Let's move on to Amanda Sharp. And here we are with Amanda Sharp. First things first, bank loan. Go on, Amanda. Flutter your eyelashes at the bank, Clara. A 3. No, it didn't work this time. It didn't work this time. So, she's still got a bank loan, but she's down to $4, unfortunately. So, put that back to the bank. Well, I think that's the first actual repayment she's had to make. So, not too bad, not too bad. Right, so, what's Amanda going to do? Well, after she's paid off her bank loan, shortly, she is going to move 4 down to the science building. She's going to use a Miskatonic student. She's going to pick up those 2 clue tokens, so she's going to get a total of 3. That'll put her on 3 clue tokens, so well on the way to getting 5. But other than that, we're okay. Ryan, he's looking cool. Yeah, so I think that is it for Amanda. Let's move across to Silas Marsh. And here we are with Silas. Now, Silas has got a big turn. He's got a big turn coming up because he can move out of your hat and fly straight to the unvisited isle. There's only entry restrictions. There is not exit restrictions. So essentially he just swims out of this underwater-like cavern, gets in his dinghy and heads off towards the unvisited isle. He'll need 2 movement points for that. So we'll do that. So I just took it out slightly to remind me, because if we hadn't moved the movement points, we'd have been in trouble. We couldn't have got anywhere apart from Devil Reef. So we've moved that. So that's cool. He has got 8 clues, so he can shut the gate at the unvisited isle. He just needs to kill the ghost. But as I mentioned last turn, he has got Wither, and he will get +2 because it is an aquatic location. So that makes him pretty tough. He's pretty tough in aquatic locations, so that's good. And he does have the warding statue just in case. So is there anything else we want to do? Not particularly. I think he's fine. So we're going to do that. Now, A Pirate made a very, very good point. I am taking a real risk here, mainly for thematic roleplay type of reasons. Silas, he's been on Devil Reef, he's been down to your hat and fly, he got 4 clue tokens, he learned a lot of information about his heritage, and he didn't like it, and I wouldn't like it either. What's he going to do? Well, he's going to do his best to stop Cthulhu rising. Because he's doing that, it means he's going to get stuck in. Sorry, just had to stop there, bit of a sneezing fit, but I'm back now. Right. So, his heritage. He's desperate to make sure that Cthulhu doesn't rise up from the depths. So, he's just going to go for it, man. Silas, he's like, what others are like Zoe Samaras, you know, and he's a real wear your hat on your sleeve kind of guy. You know, Zoe and like Michael McGlenn and people like this, Skids O'Toole, they don't mess around. They're more instinctive than the rest of the investigators, and he's just going to get stuck in. This is not optimal play. Why? We could flick over that gate. We could flick open the gate there, and it could be relay. If it's relay, not only does Silas Marsh snuff it, because that's his fail condition, being dragged to relay, but it would mean there are 2 relay gates open, because Lily Chen hasn't shut the one at the esoteric Order of Dagon yet, and that would doom Amanda Sharp. But I really don't think that he's going to hang around. I really don't think he's going to hang around. A Pirate did suggest not paying off Amanda's bank loan just in case, but I think she'd just pay it off. So it's not the best thing to do. So don't follow what I'm doing. I'm just playing it my own crazy way like I always do, and I just think that Silas will be getting stuck in. Plus, saying that, at the end of it, it's how likely is it going to be, you know, how likely is it going to be a relay? Not very likely. There's a chance, but I think the odds are in our favour. Mind you, I did say that about Square Monster Movement, and look where that got me. But he's just going to get stuck in, Silas, and he's going to do it. And I really think Amanda, given the chance, will pay a bank loan off. So we're just going to play it that way. It'll make it a little bit more exciting when we turn that gate token round. So that is it for Silas. I've done his movement, so he does have the 2 movement. We'll leave everything else as it is, and we shall get on with the movement phase. And here we are with Roland. So he's got 3 movement, so he's going to go 1, 2, 3, and he is going to join Amanda in the newspaper. He's going to give Amanda $10. She's going to use that $10 because she can use it in any phase. Just before I forget, really. I know it's not strictly her turn, but she's going to use that $10 to pay her bank loan off. As I say, it's not strictly her turn yet, but let's do it while I remember. So the bank loan goes back over there, and the $10 goes into the supply. What else they're going to do? Well, for paying off her bank loan, Amanda Sharp is going to give shrivelling to Roland. He might need this when he's up in Innsmouth. So he's got that. Roland's not bothered about his bank loan because he has an expense account. So even if he fails his bank loan roll, he will always have $1 to pay it off. So he's not bothered about that. I'm thinking about whether to give the ancient tablet to Amanda. But I tell you what, because that it's quite a lot of speed, it's 3 movement points. I think he'll head up to Innsmouth and he'll give that to Lily Chen, because she's got Eric Colt, who's +2 speed, so she should be able to use that easily, and that'll put her on quite a few clue tokens. She may be able to close 2 gates then with clue tokens, so we'll give it Lily. Is there anything else? Bob. No, I don't think so. No, we'll let Amanda keep the 38 revolver and the enchanted blade. Yeah, we'll keep it as it is, that's fine. So that is the end of Roland's go. Next up is Lily Chen. And here's Lily Chen. There she is, over there. And she's going to come out of relay, and she is going to come back to the Esoteric Order of Dagon here. Good stuff. And because she has explored relay, we get an explored token, not only in the correct round, but in the correct phase. Yo, I'm finally beginning to learn this game. I wish I had said that, I'll make a horrendous mistake now. Right, so she is back there, so that is it for Lily Chen. Next up is Amanda Sharp. And here we are with Amanda. And Amanda is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. She picks up those 2 clues. Plus, she has a Miskatonic student card, if you remember, which means... oh, that's just during the upkeep phase, so she only gets 2. She actually only gets 2. So, good job, I got the card out to read it. I was just going to give her 3 clue tokens, but she actually only gets 2. Start of the upkeep phase, next turn, then she will get that extra clue token then, I think. Yes, that's right. So she didn't get that extra clue token now because it's the movement phase. Okay, Amanda, that's it for her. And let's go and see Silas. And here's Silas. So he's going to move from here. He's going to use his 2 movement points. He's an able seaman ability. And he is going to move to the Unvisited Isle, where he encounters a ghost. So let's get over there and let's do that gate token flip. Dun, dun, dun. And here we are with crazy, headstrong Silas. He's a lunatic. He's going mad, man. So there he is. Because he's on the same location, we get to find what it is. Don't be relay. Don't be relay. Yay! It's the city of the Great Race. Silas and Amanda breathe a huge sigh of relief, and but it isn't over yet because we've got the ghost. So we're going to have to deal with that. First of all, we've got the horror check. So his will is at 4. There is -2, taking him down to 2 dice, but he gets +2 because it's an aquatic location, so he gets 4 dice. Come on, Silas. Oh! Oh no! 2 2s and a 1. Oh, they're going in. They go in the naughty. They're going in the naughty container. They were rubbish. Right, he is going to spend a clue token. He does have 8. Spend another. Yes. So he had to spend 2 clue tokens, but I really can't afford for him to lose 2 of those. So he's down to 6 clue tokens. Well, that's okay. He's still got enough to close the gate, and he's still got 1 spare. One of the reasons why I want him to close the gate is because he could then fulfill his personal story. I'm not keen to fulfill his personal story because it's pretty horrendous, but it is good to have as a backup plan. So just to have it there, we don't have to actually achieve it, because if we achieve it, basically he ends up snuffing it, but it does do some good. But if we can win without him having to do it, then so much the better. So anyway, he survived the horror check, so he's now on to the fight check. He's going to cast Wither. Do we have here? So he's got a casting modifier of +0 and a sanity cost of 0. So let's see if he can get +3 to his combat checks. I should have moved his law up. His law's 2, but he does get +2. He does get +2 because he's in an aquatic location. So let's see if he can actually cast Wither. He does cast Wither, so that's good. So he's got +3 to his check. So +3, he's got 3 fight already, which makes it 6. +2, because it's a combat check, makes it 8. -3, he's got 5 dice. And 3 successes. That's brilliant. So the ghost has bit the dust. Let's get rid. It's got a trophy. And we get a monster stand back. So that's pretty good. Final thing is, well, it's not. We'll wait till the encounter phase. He will get dragged through then. Okie doke. That is the end of the movement phase. Let's move on to the Arkham encounter phase. And here we are with Silas at the newspaper. Be nice if he could get a retainer. So, quick shuffle. Earn $5 for a story, so that's alright. A profitable trip. So he gets $5. Puts him up to 6. So he won't be getting any expense money next turn. He's over $2. But he's now got a bit of cash, which will hopefully help out. Should mean he can easily get up to Innsmouth using the old bus. Right, that is it for Roland. Quite an easy location encounter, that's what we like. Next is Lily Chen, and she's going to try and shut that gate. And here we are with Lily. So Lily, she's going to use the Elder sign. No messing. Let's get it. Let's let's get that relay gate as a trophy, and then good old Amanda's in the clear. So we're going to spend that. We're going to spend a sanity and a stamina as part of the ritual. Gets that as a trophy. Doing well. She's got quite a few trophies now. She's got 5 monster toughness and 1 gate trophy. We don't need that. The explode token can go, as can the gate holder. And we take off 1 of the doom tokens. So we are down to 4 doom. Brilliant. So that is Amanda's Arkham encounter phase finished. Next, oh, how could I forget? A blue seal of funkiness. So we've got 2 seals. Brilliant. Next, it is Amanda Sharp at the Science Building. And here we are with Amanda. Now, Amanda has got a gate trophy. She has got the Great Hall of Celiano, the one that she shot at Marsh Refinery. Now, normally I like to keep these just in case we get a chance to win on closed gates, yeah? But I think we're going for seals this game. Now, I kept quiet about this because I thought I was getting the extra, I thought I was going to get that extra Miskatonic student thing, you know, and put her up to 3 clues, and then I was just going to play this and get her up to 5 clues and make a big thing about it, but unfortunately I can only get her up to 4 clues, but she is going to pay that in. So, yeah, 1 gating trophy, and she's going to get 2 clue tokens. So that puts her up to 4. We'll put this on the bottom of the deck. It's only a -1 gate, so I'm not too bothered about putting it back into the gate deck. It's not a bad. It's not a bad other world. So we get 2 extra clue tokens for handing that in, and hopefully in the upkeep phase, she'll be able to use a Miskatonic student card. She'll be up to 5 clues. And then hopefully she'll be able to get over here somewhere to the Black Cave of the Graveyard and sort something out. Okie doke. So that is it for Amanda. Next up is Silas Marsh. And here's Silas. He just gets sucked through the gate to the City of the Great Race. But that's not the last that we see of him this turn, because that's the end of the Arkham encounter phase. It's now the Otherworld encounter phase. So let's go and visit Silas in the City of the Great Race. And here he is at the City of the Great Race. So what we need is, of course, we need a green or a yellow. So red. That's a red. A yellow, and we've got City of the Great Race. Cool. Right, let's read it. The buzzing language. The buzzing language of your captors begins to make sense to you. Believe Nellie's been captured. Gain 2 clue tokens. Well, we'll just do that first. So that makes up for the 2 clue tokens that he lost. when he was dealing with the ghost, so that's good. Then you must pass a luck -1 check. His luck pretty good? He's got 2 luck, plus his +1 luck skill, so that's 3 luck. Is there anything else? So he does have 3 luck. We're not, unfortunately, we are no longer in an aquatic location. Right. So that's 2, 3, it's -1, so he only gets 2 dice, doesn't he? Yep. Come on, Silas. That's 6. Starman. That's what we want. To avoid hearing about the origins of mankind and thereby losing 2 sanity. Well, he passed. Whew. Good job as well. That'd have put him on 1 sanity to, like, go through the rest of the City of the Great Race. So, Silas dodges another one. So that's pretty cool. So that was a good encounter. He got 2 clues and he didn't lose 2 sanity. Good man. Going for it. Fortune favouring the brave. Okay, that's it for the Otherworld encounters now. Nobody else in another world. So, yes, it's the laugh and chuckle phase. And here we are at the laugh and chuckle phase. So, let's get this down here and let's find out the grim news. Okay, so here we go. What have we got? Oh, got a bloody rumour. Two Doom tokens. No gates open, but I had 2 Doom tokens to the Doom track. Oh my god. The Innsmouth plague. This doesn't sound good. This doesn't sound good at all. Well, things were going a bit too well, weren't they? Oh. Right, that puts us on to 6. That's bad. Good job we managed to use an Elder Sign this turn, because otherwise we'd have been on 7, and I think that's martial law time in Innsmouth. So that's bad. Right, 6. So no gate open, so no monster. Don't get a clue either. Well, that must be every monster. That must be every monster symbol, probably. So, right, hang on. Oh, blimey. Mind you, we've been thinking back. I think this is the first rumour we've had for ages. I don't think we got a rumour in Dunwich. And we had 25 turns there. So, what have we had? Like 30 turns without a rumour. It was bound to stop sometime. Oh, but this looks horrendous. Right, well, at least we've got some monster movement, so hopefully these guys up here will move. So there's a silver lining, a very thin one. So what goes on white? Squares. Loigo goes off. That's fine. Just the factory district. We've got nobody there. We haven't got any diamonds. Crescents move on white. So that is the vampire. So that goes to French Hill. And hexagons. I don't think we've got a hexagon. No, we do not have a hexagon. Slashes, so the pluses, it's just plus monsters that we've got left. Yes, the Deep One and the Deep One hybrid, they move on black. So they go up to East Town. So that is the only bit of good news we're getting, I think, because that means we can get to Rivertown. We have got this little road. Got a little road between the Merchant District and Rivertown, so like Amanda or somebody could get through into the graveyard that way, or the Black Cave. So, well, at least that's worked. But oh right, let's look at the length of this bloody text as well. The Innsmouth plague rumour. A terrible plague begins to spread from the city of Innsmouth. Ongoing effect. At the end of every mythos phase, beginning the turn after this card enters play, so the end of next turn, the first player draws 1 Innsmouth luck card. Oh my god. That means, who's first player? That'll be Amanda Sharp by then. Our first player this next turn coming is Lily Chen. So by the time this kicks off, it'll be Amanda Sharp. But after Amanda, it's Silas. And Silas will be drawing 2 Innsmouth luck cards. Pass. If an investigator discards 2 spells during the Arkham encounters phase while in the Church Green streets, return this card to the box. Well, we've got Lily Chen. Lily Chen is in the Esoteric Order of Dagon, and she's got a heal spell. She's got 1. Is there anywhere in Innsmouth where you can get spells? I can't see a book icon anywhere, so that doesn't look good. Anybody else got a spell? Roland's got 1. Roland's got Shriveling. Silas has got Wither, but he's in another world, so he's out of it. So if we get Roland up there, what's 1 to Northside, 1 to the train station, 1 to Joe Sargent's bus. He can get to Church Green. He can get to Church Green next turn. He's got $1. And Lily Chen can get to Church Green if she just moves 1. If they meet in Church Green, they can trade. Then, oh, thank God for that, we can get away with it. But we're going to lose 2 spells. We're going to lose Heal and Shriveling. But it's got to be worth it, man. It has got to be worth it, because the fail, if an investigator gets the Innsmouth luck and is devoured, return this card to the box. Well, Buddy Silas, by the time it came out of Silas's turn, he'd be picking 2. So that's bad. But yeah, let's get rid of this. We're going to have to get rid of 2 of those spells. So I think that'll work. Roland, he can get to Church Green. Lily can get to Church Green. They're just going to have to trade. One of them's going to have to take both the spells and then get rid. But the damage is already done, really. I mean, that's fine. We can get away with it. But two bloody Doom tokens, that's bad. So, but I think we'll be able to get rid of this. So, not an absolute nightmare that it could have been. Thankfully, we've got 2 investigators that can get there. Let me put this on. Bloody horrible thing on a stand. And as I say, there was a silver lining. We've managed to move some of these monsters about, so that helps us. Oh, bloody hell. 2 Doom tokens. What a pig. Right. So that is it, isn't it? That's it. There's nothing else. Yeah, just the 2 Doom tokens, the monster movement, and what we've got to do to get rid of this horrible rumour. We've got to get rid of it, otherwise we're going to lose Amanda or Silas. And Silas, if he gets his gate, he does have, you know, we do have an opportunity to seal a gate by using his personal story. He gets devoured, but, you know, I'd rather have him devoured doing that than the Innsmouth plague taking him, to be frank. So, oh, damn it. Right, but yeah, we should be able to get away with it, I think. Get away with it. Get Lily and Roland to Church Green. Get rid of Heal and Shriveling. And, bloody Shriveling. I wanted him to keep that. I can't even use Astral Mirror, can I? No, it's Environment. Mind you, let's be honest, yeah, it'd have been a bit overpowered if you could get rid of a rumour. Everybody'd be after Astral Mirror, wouldn't they? What a pig. Right, two Doom tokens. But, like I say, we were bound to get a rumour eventually. We've gone something ridiculous, like 20 odd turns without one. What with Dunwich and Innsmouth, so there was bound to be one come up sooner or later. Well, at least the gate hasn't opened, and like I say, we've moved a few of those monsters. So let's look on the bright side. Nobody's died yet. It's just a bit of a pig getting them 2 Doom tokens, but it's salvageable. It's salvageable. We've got 3 seals on the board. we're still there. We're still winning. We're still winning. We're still in front. It's a timely reminder of what can happen in the game. So, yeah, let's just carry on, and we'll see how we get on. But I think we should be able to get away with this one. It's just a bit of a pain with those two Doom tokens coming back on. Urgh! Damn! Right, anyway, okay. What we're going to do next turn? Well, Roland and Lily, they're going to have to do that. We've got to get rid of that rumour. We can't have Amanda like rolling on an Innsmouth luck card, and we certainly can't have Silas Marsh rolling on 2 Innsmouth luck cards. So those two, they're sorted. They're getting to Church Green, trading, getting rid of those 2 spells. So that's a bit of a bummer. Silas, what's he going to do? Well, oh, Amanda. So Lily Chen's first player. Amanda, well, upkeep phase, she will get that extra clue, so she will go up to 5 clues. She's got 4 movement, so Graveyard or Black Cave. She'll go in one of those. She can get in there now, so that's good news. So let's get her in there. Let's get her trying to seal one of those gates. Silas, he just goes to the next part of the City of the Great Race, so that's cool. Hopefully he's got 8. Yeah, he's got 8 clues, so he's got 3 that he can spend if things get a bit dodgy. So hopefully he'll be ready to come out. If Amanda and Silas can seal those gates eventually, then that leaves us with 1 gate to seal. Plus Silas will have his gate trophy, his monster trophy, and if he doesn't spend any clues other than the ones to seal the gate, he will have the 3 clues that he needs to fulfill his personal story. And he could make the ultimate sacrifice and we could win the game. But I don't really want to do that. I really, really hate killing investigators. I did it in Eldritch, I think, Nefer and Carr, and to be honest, thinking back, I just don't like doing it. It's very easy as a player just to say, yes, like, kill him. But really, you should put yourself in the actual person's shoes. When I did it to, who did I do it to? I think I did it to the 2, it was Harvey Walters and Hank Sampson, I think, if I remember correctly. I did it to them. I mean, it did help us win the game, and it got us out of a dodgy situation. But I'm not too keen on doing it really. If I was those investigators in their shoes, you know, you're not going to kill yourself or send yourself bonkers. It's very easy for a player to do it. For example, Charlie Kane in Eldritch, you know, after a few turns, after he served his purpose, I know a lot of people like just send him on some sort of suicide mission just to get rid of him and get another investigator that's better. I don't really like playing it that way, so if I have to, then he will make the ultimate sacrifice, which I think he would do, you know, if he thought like Cthulhu was going to come, he'd do it. But if we can get away with not doing it, I'd prefer to do it that way. Anyway, I've whittled on enough, as usual. Right, so that is it for turn 7 of Arkham Horror. That's what we're playing. Turn 7 of Arkham Horror, The Shadow over Innsmouth. Thanks very much for watching. Thanks so much for all the subscriptions, for all the views, for all the comments, and for all the little additional like links and stuff. It is very much appreciated, and I do enjoy, you know, following up on stuff like that. It's great. And as always, you know, if I've messed up, please let me know if there's something somewhere that I've messed up, and I will try and fix it. Thanks for those people who've gone across the board game links. Again, I think we're 39 now, so we're shooting away. So that is amazing, thank you. Well, as I say, that is it for this episode of Arkham Horror. I hope you join me for turn 8 of The Shadow over Innsmouth. But until then, this is me, Catweazle, signing off. Toodaloo.